Regardless of where it sits on the tier list, I love Regidrago V-Star. I've always loved playing this deck. The Apex Dragon move, letting you copy dragon attacks from your discard pile, has always been so fun to me. And even though this kind of sits on the outskirts of Rogue tier, yes, Arceus Regidrago with the Kirlia engine did win NAIC in, I think it was the seniors or the juniors division. Regardless of that, Regidrago hasn't really been able to ascend to even just like top tier meta, but regardless, it does show flashes of potential. It's a ton of fun to play, and it got some new tricks in Obsidian Flames. I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, let's talk about this updated Turbo Regidrago deck. And of course, Regidrago V-Star, Dragon type, 280 HP, 3 retreat. It is very bulky, and it has the amazing move Apex Dragon. You get to choose an attack from a dragon card in your discard pile and use that as Regidrago's attack. And there are so many good attacks that Regidrago can use. You can shred through shields. You can do like a buttload of damage. You can now put your opponent to sleep. You can lock in Path to the Peak. Like, there are so many options with Regidrago. It is absolutely insane. And its Legacy Star ability is actually pretty good too. When you read it at a glance, it looks terrible. You're discarding the top 7 cards of your deck and you get 2 back. But as Regidrago, you want to get a bunch of dragon cards in the discard pile in the first place, so this kind of helps you with that as well. And it lets you get some cards from the discard that you've already used, so you kind of already know what's in there, and you don't have to grab the 7 cards that you got from the Legacy Star either. So really nice way of getting the pieces you need on that second turn. So our counts, we've got a 3-3 line of Regidrago V-Star. We have 2 Leafeon V. I love this card in this deck. Lets you get a grass energy and from your deck and attach it to Regidrago. Ideally, you have an energy in hand on the first turn, so you can get 2 energy on the first turn. On the third turn, you evolve, attach a 3rd energy, and on the second turn, you are firing on all cylinders. That's the goal with this deck. In any case, helping us out here is Squawkabilly, a new addition. This kind of came out in Paldea Evolved, but really nice here. On your first turn, you get to discard your hand, draw up to 6 cards. Again, helping you get those dragon cards into the discard pile and helping you get a wider setup. We do have a Radiant Greninja here. Lets you discard an energy, draw 2 cards. You're not going to use this for Moonlight Shuriken. We're really using this to dig deeper into our deck. And yes, we kind of don't want to discard energy, but we do have some recovery options in there to help mitigate that issue. And then for dragon attackers, we have a whole bunch here, and we actually added a new one in Obsidian Flames. Duraludon gives us 220 shred. You get to shred through things like Mimikyu and Vulpix. You get to hit through Snow Mirage, which is amazing. We get Noivern EX with 2 great moves here. Covert Flight, you do 70 damage, and basic Pokemon cannot do damage on your Regidrago on the next turn. Great against single prize decks like Miraidon, like Lost Box. We've got Dominating Echo you can copy here as well. You do 140 damage and you get to lock in a stadium and prevent play of a special energy. If you're playing against, I don't know, like the Charizard deck, you can just lock in Path to the Peak, which is absolutely amazing. If you're playing against something like a Giratina, you can stop the Gen energies from working. Very cool card. If you're playing against Mew VMAX, you can lock in Path to the Peak and stop them from attaching energy, which is pretty great. Giratina V-Star, you don't get to use Star Requiem, but you get to use Lost Impact, 280, just throw 2 energy in the Lost Zone, great end game attack. We also have Goodra. This is going to be, for the most part, your primary attack. Rolling Iron, you do 200 damage and you take 80 less damage on the following turn. And then Altaria. And Altaria is awesome because of the move Soothing Lullaby. You do 110 damage and you put your opponent asleep. But not just any asleep. They actually have to flip 2 heads instead of just 1 in order to wake up out of that sleep, which makes it a lot less likely for your opponent to get out of that scenario. Yes, they could play Switch or Rope, but if they do not have that option, they get stuck and you get the easy 2-hit KO, which is awesome. For trainer cards, we got ourselves 4 copies of Trekking Shoes. Lets you look at the top card of your deck, and you can either keep it or put it in your discard pile. Again, digging through the deck as fast as we can while also having an opportunity to discard Dragon Pokemon. 3 copies of Boss's Orders for gusting our opponent's bench Pokemon into the active. 1 copy of Pokégear lets us look at the top 7 cards of our deck and grab a supporter we find there. Can help us find Research, Iono, Geeta. I think in particular Geeta. If you are going second, this is an awesome card to have handy. It lets you search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards and attach them to one of your Pokemon. Then you shuffle your deck, and if you're going second, you get to play your supporter. You can attach 2 energy with Geeta. You get your regular attach, plus you get to attach with Leafeon. You're never going to attack first with the Regidrago deck anyway, so if you're going second, with Geeta, you can attach up to 4 energy on to your Regidragos, which means you've got 1 ready to go and you've built up a second one, which is awesome. I got 1 copy of Energy Retrieval here. I really like having this option because we are with the Radiant Greninja, we are digging through the deck and you are playing a lot of Research and Legacy Star, and there will be times where you just need the energy back. And even if you don't necessarily need it, nice to get the Energy Retrieval, attach 1 to Regidrago, use Radiant Greninja to then discard that, draw 2 more cards. I like having Energy Retrieval in here. So that's a pet card of mine. 2 copies of Nest Ball to get our basics down, but we also have Battle VIP Pass, 4 copies of these because we do want to set up wide on the first turn. Got 2 copies of Path to the Peak. Comboing this with the Noivern attacks, we can just lock this in play. And also just a really good card in general because there are a lot of meta decks that do not want to see Path, and we have the opportunity to lock them down. Some other potential stadiums to put in here, potentially Pokemon Headquarters to slow down Lost Box or Miraidon. You could also put Collapse Stadium here to get the Squawkabilly off the board, which would be nice as well. 2 copies of Iono for some hand disruption. Both players shuffle their hands, put it to the bottom of their deck, and draw equal to the number of prizes they have remaining. So this can be an amazing comeback card that leaves your opponent with very little to play with towards the end of the game. 1 copy of Super Rod helps us get our Pokemon and basic energy back into the deck from the discard pile. 4 copies of Professor's Research. This is a deck where you want to dig deep into your deck each time you play it to get all the dragons in the discard pile and get your Regidrago set up. We've got Ultra Balls. Again, discard 2 cards, ideally the Dragon Pokemon. Grab a Pokemon of your choice. 2 copies of Switch. Regidrago is a very bulky Pokemon, and we do not want our Regidragos to get stuck or anything else for that matter. And you can't really hard retreat for most of the Pokemon in the deck, so we've got a couple copies of Switch. And then we've got 1 copy of Raihan. If one of our Pokemon gets knocked out, we can use Raihan, attach an energy, and grab a card of our choice. I find that this deck can be pretty difficult to accelerate at times, particularly in the mid to late game. So having a Raihan does help us get out of a jam by being able to attach an extra energy. Then we can attach from hand. Assuming you've already got 1 on there, that's 3. You can grab your another Regidrago V-Star and so on. And then for energy counts, I've got 4 copies of Fire and 7 copies of Grass. So your general strategy on turn 1, you want to get 2 energy onto a Regidrago V, 1 with your hand attach, 1 with Leafeon. If you're going second, you definitely want to play Geeta on the first turn and attach upwards of 4 energy onto your Regidrago V, while discarding the dragon attackers along the way. On your second turn, you really want to be swinging with Apex Dragon and copying the dragon type move based on the scenario that you're in. Generally speaking, your best attack is Goodra's Rolling Iron. Depending on the decks, these other attacks are kind of situational. The Duraludon is great because it's a really solid 220. You're knocking out Pokemon V. You're also shredding through shields like a Snow Mirage or Mimikyu. Noivern lets you lock out basics or lock in Path to the Peak. Altaria puts stuff to sleep. A lot of different ways to approach the battle, which does hurt the deck's consistency, but also makes it a lot of fun and gives you a chance in pretty much any matchup in the game, which is very cool. All right, let's get to these matches. All right, let's see. Nope, lose the coin flip. Oh, sorry for the upcoming barrage of error messages that will pop up. Oh, they let us go first. Okay. Sure. We're never going to get to show the Geeta, are we? Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay. We got a Drago. We got a Giratina. We are going first, so that's good. We can get the Leafeon down. We probably want Leafeon. Leafeon and Squawkabilly, if we have it. Let's see what we got. Oh my goodness, thick start for our opponent, and the Duraludon. That's pretty nice. The Miraidon deck. Okay. Okay. Let's go and grab ourselves. Is Squawk here? Yes. So Squawk, Leafeon. Let's also take a check on what we have. Oh, it doesn't show us our counts here. Oh yeah, it does. Okay. One more Regidrago. We have 2 Vs, 4 Boss, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, our counts look fine. Okay, I'm actually going to... Let's go and get rid of both energies, because we're going to lose the energy retrieval here. And we will get ourselves a... Let's get ourselves something that we're going to blow out. So we can actually get the Noivern here. And we can covert flight over and over again and win the game that way. So let's go on energy retrieval. And hopefully they don't blast us on the first turn. That is... Oh, sorry for the error messages there. Okay, let's go get down a second Regidrago. We have to pray we don't get donked turn 1 is what we want. Let's get rid of boss. And we'll dig again. And I will actually... No, let's keep digging. Let's keep digging. There's the Goodra. And let's go Leafeon. Grab ourselves another energy. Okay, we might have to Super Rod again. We've burned our energy retrieval. I mean, we're going to do that anyway, but we're in a pretty good spot if we can avoid getting donked here. Right? We've got the Noivern, the Duraludon, and the Giratina all ready to rock. Okay. That's kind of annoying. Right? Hopefully we can get ourselves an out to Regidrago. Yep. Okay. They're going to Squawk and Seize. Huge drop. So we can dominate. Dominating Echo doesn't really help. I think we're going to get hit. Yeah. Holy cow. Okay. So we have to we just covert flight over and over again and we win. Is the play here. They're going to get a Miraidon down, fill up the bench. They're going to hit us a whole bunch. That's very annoying. And they're not going to be able to knock us out though. They're going to do a lot. No question, they're going to do a lot here. Oh, here comes the Raichu. Oh. Yeah, we actually do have a problem. We have to one-shot the Raichu at some point. Okay. They're going to Lightning Rondo for 180. I don't like that. Let's go and... Regidrago VSTAR. We will attach the energy... Let's go and Legacy Star. See what we can get. Oh, no. We need to grab... Let's go Energy Retrieval. And we got rid of a Regidrago here, right? Yeah, let's go grab that back. Okay. And we'll go grab some energy here. Oh, it's all fire? Huh. Interesting. Okay. Ah, there's the Altaria. We could boss something up and avoid getting hit if we drag up the... We could also just put something to sleep. Like, nah, let's go and... I think we just Covert Flight. And let's try and build up a Regidrago in the meantime. Yeah, the problem here is that if they get enough energy on the board, they could Raichu and blast us into oblivion. Yeah, this is going to be what they're playing for at this point. Actually, they could just blast us right now, and then we're dead. Oh, okay. Yeah, they want to do that. Hmm. 140 plus 70 is... No, that's not going to be enough. Oh, no, Raichu can't because that's a basic Pokemon. That is a basic Pokemon, so they cannot hit us at this point in time. So we just continue to Covert Flight. Yeah, the only thing that can hit us is the Flaffy. Yeah, they're probably going to bring in... Let's see how they run it. Okay. No, we don't need the Nest Ball. We do need some energy here. Okay, do we... If we can't hit this in one go, then do we... Actually, do I just go after it now? The Raichu could potentially hit for 120, then we're dead. I think we just continue to stall. They haven't burned Forest Seal Stone yet. Let's go and... If we Dominating Echo, they can't hit us. Let's just Covert Flight. We're just going to keep spamming it. Hopefully in the next card... if they... This is obnoxious, but we need to find the grass energy. Oh, here comes boss. They're going to take the Squawk. Do we actually boss up? No, I think we continue to fight with what we have. Yeah, we Covert Flight again. Man, that charm is doing the... I mean, we wouldn't be able... Yeah, we would have knocked it out by now. The Raichu building up. I guess they are a boss Raichu away from winning this. Yeah, if they can boss up the Leafeon, like, I don't know how much boss they have. This is a pretty cheesy strategy. So we may not be able to go all the way with this, but they are setting themselves... If they boss KO the Regidrago, then we are... Well, let's see. If we can hold on here... Right? If we can knock this out and then on the next turn knock this out. But we need another grass energy. Really need another grass energy. Okay. We have a boss. Okay, sweet. Let's go and boss up the Raikou. And we are going to... we're going to Covert Flight again. At a certain point, we can let up here. We could just, like, clamp and play it like this forever. I don't know if we want to. Because at a certain point, like, can they get... they could Miraidon. I think it's safe if we... Okay, if they don't boss up the Leafeon here, I think we can just blast the Raichu and we'll be okay. Because then we can one-shot the Miraidon coming in. Right? At that point, we just win. Yeah, we can one-shot it with Duraludon. Well, Duraludon's attack. At which point we're fine. Oh, here comes the boss. They're going to take out the Regidrago? Yes, they are. That's a good move. Now we're in trouble. Now they are a boss KO away from winning. And yeah, we need to hit a whole bunch of turns before they get boss's orders again. So this plan may not work. Okay. Okay, so what's the play? I don't think we want to bench anything else. I really don't think we do. I think we Iono them down to 1 card. And I guess we could put energy on the Leafeon if it had to, but I think if the Leafeon is in the game, we lose. So not really too much going on there. I think we just have to keep stalling. Covert Flight. If we can get to a point where they can't get 3 energy on this Miraidon, then we win. Unfortunately, I think they might get there. Okay, they're going to Iono themselves to get 1 more card. We get another 4 cards. They're going to fast charge. Hopefully that 1 card and the next card coming in is not a boss. That is what we are hoping for here. Okay, we'll charge up the Leafeon. And again, we will Covert Flight. We need to survive 2 more turns. If we can do that, we will be okay. I am on the edge of my seat. I am clenched so tight right now. They're going to fast charge. I mean, it does thin their deck and give them a higher chance of getting that boss's orders. And I don't like that. So let's go and... Oh my goodness, 3 research right now. Let's go and thin our deck or get ourselves just everything left. And we get ourselves boss and we Apex Dragon and we hit the Covert Flight again. And now all we have to do is not get bossed or roped for that matter. And we win. Oh, wait, they have the Forest Seal Stone in hand. No! If they still have Stone... Oh, they've got... Do they have 4 boss? They've already got 3 in the... They've already got 3 in the discard pile. If they run 4 boss, we're dead. No, they don't have it! They don't have it. And therefore... Oh, Apex Dragon. We are going to Lost Impact for 280 damage. And discard the energy off of Leafeon. And we cheese our way to victory. All right, there we go. And we prize the Super Rod. I probably should have noted that we prized the Super Rod because of the potential energy issues that we had. But we will take that win. And yeah, Miraidon, incredibly hot deck right now. And I think our opponent did a great job trying to play around Covert Flight, where we could block damage from attacks from basic Pokemon. But they ultimately just kind of ran out of gas there. I hope they didn't have an escape rope. I should have checked to see if they potentially had that. They might not play. They probably play escape rope, right? Regardless, they were ultimately not able to get around the Covert Flight shenanigans, and we steal the win there. GG's. Actually, not great. Not a great starting hand if we are, to be honest, we really need something off this Trekking Shoes if we are going to make this work. Giratina's nice, but we need more I need to be able to, bare minimum, get a Leafeon so we can attach a second energy and we can potentially pop off on the next turn. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, let's go and Leafeon. And do we actually... I think we hold on to our hand, actually. Let's go double Leafeon, and we don't Squawkabilly here. Let's just go double Drago. Let's go attach a fire energy. Let's go Trekking Shoes. And no, we don't want boss right now. And we have all the energy we need. Okay. Not a bad start. We are going to get to Regidrago VSTAR. We can, assuming we don't get Iono'd here, we can attack. Not the best attack, but we can attack. Alakazam, interesting. What are we up against? We'll admit, I've been seeing some funky decks on the ranked ladder today. I don't think this is Urshifu. They wouldn't play Mew. At least I don't think they would. Okay, yep. Or Meowskarada. That's fine. I love me some Meowskarada. Do we? We don't bench much in the way of little Pokemon. And oh no, I said don't Iono. And we got Iono'd. Of course we got Iono'd. Okay. Not necessarily the worst fate. We do get fire. We do get energy. We get our Regidrago. We can make some stuff happen here. Okay. Yeah, we get rid of the Noivern, the Leafeon. We get a Regidrago VSTAR. We will not Apex Dragon right now. We want to do we want to use our VSTAR power right now, and hopefully we can get a bunch of good stuff. We get Goodra in. Okay, we get Goodra in. That's good. That's good. I want... Okay, if we get an Ultra Ball... Ultra Ball and a Research? We don't have a Research. Okay, let's take Iono, and let's grab a Ultra Ball here. And we can grab... Oh, that doesn't matter. Okay. No. Let's go in Iono, then grab... Okay. I was trying to get another attacker in, but we're not going to be able to do it. Let's go in Path, then. And let's just Iono. We shut off the Alakazam and all the Bouquet Magic shenanigans. And we Apex Dragon. And yeah, we could Dominating Echo. Yeah, that's actually fine. We lock in Path to the Peak. We will still take max damage if they're able to make stuff work. But if they can't, then... Yeah, we lock in Path and we stop all the incremental damage, which would be nice. And that could be enough, at least for now. Yeah, once they bump Path, if they can bump Path, then we could have problems. But I think we got to take advantage of Path out here while we can. Otherwise we're attacking with... Yeah, Goodra's not bad. Goodra's not bad in this matchup either. Okay. There's our Regidrago VSTAR. That's nice. I don't want to get rid of energy here. Let's go in Iono again. Nope, we don't want that. Definitely want that in the discard pile. That's a dub. And do we bench a third Regidrago? I don't think we do. Let's go in Apex Dragon. And again, we are going to Dominating Echo. We are going to lock in the Path to the Peak for as long as we can. Yeah, interesting conundrum here, getting rid of the third Regidrago. Do we even play to try and get 3 Regidrago? I think we kind of have to. Well, let's see. Let's see. We'll definitely get rid of the Geetas. Unfortunately, haven't been able to get Geeta rolling today. It is nice if you go... I mean, we've won coin flips, and we've chosen to go first. Geeta is a nice thing if you have to go second. But if you can go first, it's totally... Is it preferred to go second? I mean, like, if you're playing for Geeta and Lumineon, then maybe you want to go... Okay, they're going to get... Looks like they're going to get Meowskarada set up here. The one on the bench, and they can... Okay, I would like to boss right now, but it doesn't look like we're going to get that opportunity to do so. I think that we actually hold our hand right now, and we Apex Dragon, and we Dominating Echo again. Ooh, or do we Rolling Iron knowing that the next attack is coming? We'll let them bump Path if they have the out, and now when they swing... Okay, this is a gamble. This is admittedly a gamble. But we do jump to a massive 3-prize lead, locking in Path to the Peak. Like, maybe that's all we need, because right now we only have to 2-shot a Meowskarada, which shouldn't be that hard. Okay, they throw down Beach Court, which doesn't really matter at this point. They are going to get a bunch of their Sprigatitos back. We knocked out 3 of them, so they need to get 1 on the board, like, right now to stay in this game. And we actually need to get rolling now, too. Okay, the Rolling Iron may have been the right play. Let's see what they... If we can get ourselves to not get 2-shotted... Uh-oh, they're going to get Pidgeot rolling now, too. This could be a problem. Yeah, they're going to get some Bouquet Magic going now. Almost certainly at this point. Drop some cards. And what do we have? Do we have any more boss? Oh, interesting. What happened there? It would have been nice if we had a log where we could see what happened. And unfortunately, we don't. We're going to get rid of the Greninja and the Altaria here. Actually, let's get rid of VIP Pass. I know we're going to get rid of this anyway. We might as well get Giratina VSTAR into the discard pile here. And yeah, Greninja's not... Greninja might help us here, actually. Let's go and bench that. Get rid of all of our things. Yep, we've got the energy we need for the next little bit. Let's go and dig a little further. And do we need Ultra Ball? I don't think we do. So let's go let that go. And I think there's an argument to be made. Do we go in for the big damage or we go for the sleep? I think we actually go for the sleep right now. Let's go and... Oh, do we have... Oh my goodness, my mouse is scrolling so slow. Let's go Soothing Lullaby and hopefully stall them out that way. Okay, there we go. They needed to hit double heads in order to get out of the sleep, and they did not. Hopefully they cannot attack. They cannot... Yeah, if they are stuck, then we are in a pretty good spot. And then we can one-shot them, Rolling Iron. Oh, they're going to boss up. Okay, stall for time. I don't hate that for... Okay. Oh, they're going to get some Bouquet Magic rolling here. But we can now switch to this Regidrago, which is very nice. And if they're still stuck, then yeah, we can Rolling Iron and play that way. Quick Search is annoying. Let's see what they pull out here. Yeah, that Pidgeot is V annoying. But once we take out the Meowskarada, I think the play, assuming we have one more boss in the deck, is that we want to get boss's orders, Lost Impact the Pidgeot, and then we win. That's the play. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, yeah, they're going to get the second Meowskarada up. And they're asleep. That's perfect. They get double tails. Ooh, they are out cold, which is fantastic for us. We get the boss. That's perfect. Let's go and bring in... Hopefully we don't get Iono'd here. We'll bring in the fresh Regidrago. And we are going to Rolling Iron. So we take less damage. They're going to bring in Meowskarada. This is looking pretty bad for them at this point. We go and hopefully we don't get Iono'd. We get our second copy of boss. If we get Iono'd, that could be bad. But not the worst. Not the worst. Yeah, now we just lost Impact, the Pidgeot, and that should be it. Oh, we're going to get Iono'd. Of course we get Iono'd here. Okay. Now, this still isn't bad. Like, they're not one-shotting Regidrago here. They can move some damage, and we'll still take less, right? Because we Rolling Iron, so they're not doing enough damage. They weren't going to do enough damage anyway. We have two. Let's see how they play it. If we can get boss off the Pokégear, that's a dub. If not... Okay, let's see. Yeah, the Pidgeot, very good in this deck. Yeah, they're doing 120 damage. Like, that's fine. That's fine. Let's go, and I'm actually going to get rid of this energy. Let's dig into the deck a little deeper before we hit the Pokégear. And do we get boss? We don't get boss, actually. Let's go and thin our deck then. And I will go shuffle up the deck. I don't actually want anything, so let's go and... shuffle it up. Let's go and hit research. We get our boss back. And let's go attach a fire energy to the Regidrago. And yeah, we can put some stuff back in the deck. What do we want? I think just the energy, right? Energy, and yeah, that's it. Actually, let's put the Leafeon back in just in case they have some like wacky echoing horn play. And let's go and Apex Dragon, and I think we try and put them to sleep here. Okay, oh my goodness, my mouse wheel is so slow. It's this one, right? The Soothing Lullaby. Okay, there we go. And I mean, they could Iono us again, but they're gonna have, I guess they could bring in the other Sprigatito. This is a whole thing. This is a whole thing. Oh, this is annoying. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Are we going to get Iono now into... They get the Floragato. Stay asleep. Stay asleep. Okay. Annoying. I actually don't know if we have any other... Oh, we have Switch right here. Okay. We're great. Let's go and bring in Regidrago. And we don't even have to do anything crazy here. We can just loss impact for 280 damage. We get the win. Jeez. All right. That's kind of a great example of Regidrago working its toolkit here. Meowskarada, maybe not the strongest opponent. I do like Meowskarada a lot. We've covered it a bunch on this channel, and we were able to play around with a lot of our different tricks at our disposal, being able to play Path to the Peak early on and lock in Path to the Peak with Dominating Echo, being able to then use Altaria's attack because Meowskarada is very tanky, well, pretty tanky at 310 HP. We didn't really have anything to one-shot it, but being able to use the new Altaria Soothing Lullaby, put it to sleep, stop it from attacking, and then go in with the Rolling Iron and protect ourselves to take less damage on the following turn. It's a lot of steps, but it's a very cool playstyle, very fun to play. I will always stand Regidrago, even if it is not necessarily a top tier deck. There are other ways to play it as well. You could put the Kirlia engine here. You could put Arceus in here as well. I still kind of have hopes for the Leafeon Turbo build. That's just kind of the way I prefer to play it. But regardless, Regidrago, it's a lot of fun. GG's. And there we go. That is a look at Regidrago in the Obsidian Flames format. Now, of course, there's a lot of ways of playing Regidrago. Maybe you like putting the Kirlia engine here. Maybe you like playing it with Arceus. I think those are all valid ways to play it. This is just one way of trying it out. We will definitely play, I mean, pretty much every format that we've been in since Regidrago came out. I have made a Regidrago video, even not necessarily because these are popular videos. Regidrago, not necessarily the deck that people are searching for, but I just happen to love Regidrago a lot, and I love playing this deck, and any opportunity I get to play it, I just do. And I think there are some really cool additions to the deck this time around, such as the new Altaria, such as Geeta, and I mean, Squawkabilly we got in the last format, but it's a nice inclusion here as well. So I thought it was worth one more kick at the can. But for now, I got to get going. Thank you so much for watching. Some quick plugs before I get out of here. You can find me on all the things: YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at InThirdPerson. You can find me on Twitch at InThirdPerson, where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And check out the website, inthirdperson.com, for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. So until the next one, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.